Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. So, Gumshoe came in wanting to talk to us. He also says that he's now just Mr. Gumshoe, so does that mean he got fired? It's quite possible, because FRANZISKA didn't really seem to like him very much. But anyway, let's talk about the future. So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that! What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next paycheck. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. Yeah, that's the point, Gumshoe. Wait. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Also, what was that typo? Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Engarde's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scrappy Detective take care of things. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Probably ramen. Instant noodles, pal. Yep. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? That's the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible! Oh right, she was channeling Mia, so she doesn't know what happened. But because of him doing that, we got the truth, finally. The truth. We got partially the truth. We have some of it, but not all of it. Miss Andrews' last testimony. Wonder if that was the truth. It's the truth from her perspective, anyway. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Engarde. Maybe somebody told her to do it. Everybody seems to be blackmailed in this. I couldn't figure that out from anything she's said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se, it just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. I don't think Edgeworth would have that type of reaction if that card wasn't actually important. That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss Von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Yeah, how's her shoulder? Wasn't she shot this morning? Yeah, she was. I still can't believe that that's how they put Edgeworth into this story. Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Was it her whipping shoulder? Which one? What? Are you gonna visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'll be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. Oh, please. No, I'm definitely not going. Let's see, the name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hottie Clinic. Oh hey, it's the Hottie Clinic again. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi, and we can learn more about whatever it was she had planned for the trial. She definitely did have something in mind. Okay, and that's all the talking points for Gumshoe, so let's go ahead and move to Hottie Clinic. I guess we can also go talk to Matt at the detention center and stuff, but not right now. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Oh, hello. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? Hello, Hottie. Ah, hi. Wait a second. You're... yes, I'm Director Hottie. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Director Hottie. Oh, hey, Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it? Director FRANZISKA. How's Franziska von Karma? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking care of her. Yes. Yes, and that surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude. Does Edgeworth not know that this guy is just a mental patient? It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. Okay. She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes. Her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret-like, she would scream really loud. Yes. I see. But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it. Oh, there it is. Hi, Franziska. Go back to your room. You're so mean. So mean. My frisky Friska. But that's good too. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes. And what are those tulips doing in your hand, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Oh, these are for you. I knew I shouldn't have come here. Hey, are you alright? I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. Oh, you had arrived at the courthouse too. Wow. It's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. Really? I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much. Yeah, you looked like you were deathly scared until only a few minutes ago. But I was dragged here by that prosecutor. He even went so far as to grab me by the wrist the whole way here. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But with me doing so, I found myself having to clean you up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma? You made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Engard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime? That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find Mr. Engard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and the end justifies the means. The end justifies the means. There's no and there. I don't know why I saw an and there. Mr. Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Mr. Engard will be found guilty. What does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was... I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me... Okay, bye. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Maybe she feels a little bit bad? I don't know. Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth. What's up? Today's trial. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrew's condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. I guess you have a point. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness, that card. Give it to me. Hurry. Do you have any idea what you stupidly yet inadvertently done? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Yes. Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. No promises. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. An assassin? Yes, finally I have it. But tell me more about Shelley. So who is this Shelley the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins, so they all go by the Killer and probably just their real name on the front, or nickname. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? It's called a calling card, Pearl. We think it is part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Maybe, but assuming that Maya shows up at some point with the card that she has, there's probably a discrepancy between the one found at the scene of the crime and the one she has from the actual assassin. Which means he probably didn't do the killing, but he was the one who was hired to ensure that Engar would get found guilty in one way or another. I mean, be acquitted. Sorry, that's what his objective was. Sorry. Shelley the Killer, huh? Yeah. You don't know about my situation, so let's go ahead and fill you in. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Mr. Nick? There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single clue to go on. True. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right, listen, you need to know something. Juancarita was killed by Shelley the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt Ongard, your own client. Excuse me? What? Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley Dakota. If you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introduction added to the court record. Cool. In any case, I must attend to my preparations for Maya's rescue team. Not needed, not that you guys know that. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. Ongard hired an assassin? No way. I mean, he could have, because technically that means he didn't kill Juan by having somebody else do it, right? I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock. Yeah, but maybe he's stupid enough to trick the Magatama? I don't really know how the psych lock works. Yeah, I guess not. Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. Hey, Maya. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. Oh, okay, so we're gonna play as Maya now, look around and get some more clues to bring back with us. Okay, I thought she actually fully escaped earlier, but I guess she hasn't made that much progress yet. But we'll continue with this in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this one, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all next time.